What is going on, guys? This is always it's Trap Daddy Satan, and I'm sorry it took so long, but I was sick, really sick, and I'm back now. And yeah, so I got a haircut. Top didn't get cut. Sides did. And the back. So scratchy. But yeah. Basically, today, coming at you with that QNA, I promised. Now, nobody commented on that video, so I had some kids from school write some questions down, and I picked 6 of them to answer, because there were 10, and 4 of them were just, you know, not right. So, let's just get right into this. The first question I want to answer is, what got you into cubing? These questions are anonymous, mostly because none of them wrote their names. Anyway, so what got me into cubing was there was this huge outbreak of, like, people bringing Rubik's Cubes to school and all that. And so I figured, you know, everybody else is doing it, so I wanted to do it as well. And I went and got one from Five Below, and I have been hooked ever since. I have been getting faster, and not only that, I also have gotten into a bunch of other stuff. While I was sick, I still went to school, but like I was sick. And my friend brought a mirror blocks to school, and I thought that was cool, so I might be getting one of those. Watch for that unboxing in the next 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks, maybe. Because, I'm in 8th grade, and school is almost up. And, my dad said he might, or my mom is getting me something, and my dad is getting me something for, going past 8th grade, moving into high school. But anyway, let's just move on to the next question. Why do you enjoy drawing so much? There's a thin line between something that you need to do and a hobby. It's a very thin line, because you think that you need to do that hobby, but drawing is that thin line for me. One, it's a hobby, but I need to do it because it calms me down, just like fidget spinners. Calms me down, just like my fidget cube, it calms me down. So basically, I do it because it helps me relax my brain, in a sense that if I'm working on like hard math or something like that, it will help me focus better. Again, like a fidget spinner, but not as because a fidget spinner, you're sitting here doing this the whole time, and you're sitting here writing, and you look back at it every time, and then once it stops, you gotta do that again. With drawing, you're doing it for 5 minutes, and then going back to your work, and then next class, you do it again, and, you know, it's repetitive, but it's not as repetitive as this, but it calms me down. So yeah. Next question. Out of the 3, which is your fave fidget spinner? Obviously this one, because obvious reasons. It's metal, and it looks cool. I like the green, and I also like the design of it. So, that is my favorite fidget spinner. Next question. What is your favorite algorithm on 2x2 or 3x3? It's actually the same algorithm. You can do it on both, but it's it looks just a teeny bit different on 2x2 than it does 3x3. 2x2 is easier to spot it, like, cause it's a T-perm. All you gotta do is look for a matched side. That just means these two need to be flipped, and the T-perm does that. And on 3x3, it's harder to look for it, because if you're sitting here solving it and you're like, wait, what? Ooh, this needs to be flipped, and these do need to be flipped. So it's kind of like, you know, you have to look for it way too much on 3x3. But it's still my favorite algorithm. It's fun. It's a fun algorithm. That's why I like it. It's got some good finger tricks and everything. Moving on to the next question. How many days can you last in solitary confinement? That's not a tough question. At least 2 days. 3 would be the maximum, but by then I would probably just go nuts, and they would have to put me in something else besides solitary confinement, like put me underground or something. But in solitary confinement, you're just all by yourself in a tiny room. It's not, or a big room that you can just walk around. But that would get old after a day, you know, because that would just be stupid. But think about prisoners, though. Like, they have their own cells that they sleep in, but, like, some cells, like, are specifically for them. Like, a padded cell is specifically for a mentally insane person. Solitary confinement is meant for everything along those lines. An insane person, a murderer, all that. But I would not last 3 days. 3 days is the max that I would last. Next question. Can you put this in your QNA? I'm sorry, I don't have any time left. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But anyway, so that is the end of this video. That is the end of this Q&A. This is Q&A number 1. If you guys want to see another one, drop a like down below. Hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Light it on fire if you have to. That was a little much. Comment down below what you thought of this video, and give me a subscribe, and get to watch more of me. Get to watch more of this weird face and this weird haircut. Subscribe.